Did I know that I was going to be going to this place this early in the trip? No. Am I mad about going to this place this early in the trip? No, not at all. Okay, we made it till morning. Woke up before 8. As soon as the sun comes out, you start to bake in your tent a little bit. From what I can tell, I woke up alone, unharmed. I did hear footsteps in the middle of the night, but that's normal on a campground. It's almost 9 o'clock right now. I'm gonna go get some coffee and breakfast somewhere and try to figure out where my next location is, because I'm actually clueless right now. I really don't know where I'm going. So let's go get into some trouble, huh? All right, so everything in Salt Lake City is really overpriced as far as hotels. I gotta be honest, I don't know if I'm feeling going to Salt Lake City. You know what? Actually, I've got an idea. Kind of a spontaneous idea, but I think it's a good idea. I just have to check one thing. Ooh. I think we get to go somewhere fun right now, because I can stay there for way cheaper, and it is drivable. 6 or so hours from here. Let's go. All right, so I made a stop between where I left in Utah and Vegas. Anybody that's planning on doing the same thing, make sure you fill up before you leave. There is nothing for, like, it must have been 100 miles. I drove for 2 hours and saw nothing but rock and signs about rocks and more signs about rocks. So just a little piece of advice, fill up. All right, so why Vegas? Why not Vegas? After spending the last night in a campground surrounded by just these sex-hungry people, I need to go to a town where there's as little sexuality as possible. That way I can clear my head and just cleanse myself of any dirtiness. No, honestly, Vegas is my favorite place in the world. This will be trip number 9 there for me. So, yeah, I don't know. But I do have free nights there. It's at the Flamingo, but I'm fine with that. I'm probably not going to spend too much time in my room, but to be honest with you, this will give me a chance to kind of, you know, repack up my stuff, play a little poker, obviously, take a normal shower, not the shower that I took this morning. That was pretty much, look, my showers in my dorms in college were way better than what I took it in today. This thing was like being under a squirt gun, a high-powered squirt gun. So yeah, so I'll get to, you know, take a normal shower, get some really good video. I think Vegas is a pretty good spot for taking some video for the vlog, and we'll just see what happens over the next couple of days. Maybe I'll just stay there. Maybe I'll just vlog there the rest of my life. It's, you know, what inspired me to do what I'm doing now. So let's go to Vegas. We've got about another 4 hours to get to Vegas. I'm making pretty good time. Kind of hoping it's not busy. But yeah, just look around. It's all desert. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys once I get to Vegas. That's right, I went from sleeping in a tent to sleeping in a very, well, it's an okay hotel in Vegas. I'm at the Flamingo. I'm staying here because I had comped nights here. Like I said, it was way easier for me to drive here, get the free nights, kind of record in a place that I already know about, then go to Salt Lake for the night and pay, it was like $180 a night for the hotel. So yeah, forget that. So what I'm gonna do is, I got here last night, I got another night here at the Flamingo. I'm going to, actually I booked another night at the Luxor down the street. So that gets me through, what is today, Thursday? That'll get me through Saturday morning. The route that I took in, I think it was I-15, and I stopped at this truck stop that was about 30 minutes outside of Vegas. So I'm like, all right, I've got some time, so, you know, this will give me a little bit of time to like clear my head and get ready to go back to Vegas, because I've been here 2 more times in the last month. And you hit this one corner, and all of a sudden it's like an oasis. You just see, the stratosphere, and you see just the entire layout of the city. And it was the first time I like had a jaw-dropping moment where I couldn't believe it. So, and then you just see that for like 20 miles coming in, and it's getting bigger and bigger, but at the same time traffic's getting, you know, worse and worse. But yeah, I've never experienced that before, where you just see this desert oasis pop up out of nowhere. So yeah, that was absolutely incredible. My plan for today is, well, last night when I got in, like I said, I dropped all my shit off, and I went to the poker room at Bellagio, and it was packed. There was like 48 games going. So I went across the street to Bally's, because it's not as popular of a poker room, and they have 1-2 games. So I went and I sat down there. I lost exactly $3 in about, I think I sat down for like 3 or 4 hours. So, you know, up and down. I'm no expert poker player. I just, I know how to read certain situations, and I'm not bad. I can do okay in that. But yeah, I lost exactly $3, so that was fine. Plus, you know, the complimentary drinks. So I'm going to consider myself even in that situation. But for now, I think I'm going to go and film some of the city. Go check it out. I'd like to make it to Fremont Street eventually. I don't know if I'm going to. Then we'll go from there. So let's go explore the city. So I'm gonna be that guy again, but if you bring your kids here on vacation by choice, you're an asshole. For 2 reasons. 1, kids shouldn't be seeing this, and 2, you make the dreadfully slow walking on the sidewalks even slower. Also, you're a bigger asshole if you have them out past like 1 or 2 o'clock. They're everywhere at night. You'll see on the strip. Horrible. You're an awful parent. Also, the guy that decided to bring back, or girl, that decided that high-waisted shorts were in fashion. Again, you're an asshole. Ladies, that's the least flattering thing that you can wear. Period. Just because we can see your butt cheek folds doesn't mean anything. Besides, not everybody's worthy of having their butt cheeks being, you know, shown off. I mean, how would you feel if I started walking down the strip with a pair of shorts on with my ball bag hanging out? You wouldn't like it very much, would you? You shouldn't. You don't. Alright, so I just spent like the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours walking around Vegas, getting some good shots. Everything that you're gonna see here is very center of the Strip. Since I'm at the Flamingo, obviously I filmed some of that. It's the rooms are a little, as we say, crunchy. They're not really updated, but they get the job done. But it's usually the cheapest place. That Harrah's or like the Link or something like that are like the cheapest ones per night to stay at. So if you're ever looking for it, it's definitely a place I'd check out. I love the smell of the casino. It's some kind of a vanilla, whatever it is. They always have cheap tables. It's always a lively atmosphere. Then you got Bally's. Bally's is also another cheap one right in the middle of the Strip if you're looking to. The problem with this place is it always smells like cigarette smoke. Always in the casino, so if you're gonna leave there, your hair is gonna smell like cigarettes and whatever. But the rooms are all right. I think the rooms are a little bit better than the Flamingos. Planet Hollywood, Planet Hollywood's cool. It's usually the table's a little more expensive. It's kind of a younger crowd. It's cool. I mean, I like walking through there. I like seeing it. I like getting pinup pizza there. It's pretty good. Then across the street you got Aria. Aria's really expensive, but it's awesome. It's really nice inside. Then you got Cosmopolitan right next door. It's got the big chandelier. It's got a bar on each floor. And then you got, well, Bellagio. Bellagio is always an awesome atmosphere. It's obviously everybody knows that it's got the fountains in front of it that are awesome. It's got a really cool atmosphere. People are always dressed up in there. I don't know where they're going, what they're doing, even if it's like noon. People are dressed up as if they're going out to dinner and going out to the club or something like that. It's cool. It's got the conservatory, which to me is just kind of overrated, but everybody loves to go see it. Caesar's Palace. Love playing poker over at Caesar's Palace. The casino's kind of a weird layout. All the table games are down in this little pit. You can get lost in there really easily. It's huge. The rooms are usually overpriced. I've never stayed at Caesar's. I guess I kind of just did I really just walk around like filming girls' asses? Whatever. That was to prove a point, though. That wasn't me being a creep. That was me proving a point that high-waisted shorts are terrible. Get rid of them. Ban them. They need to be gone. Forever. And ever. I thought we already got rid of them. Now they came back, and now they're cute. Sorry. I think I'll probably check out stuff on the southern end of the Strip since I'm staying at the Luxor tomorrow. That would include like Mandalay Bay, Excalibur. Excalibur's always a cheap one to stay at. The rooms are decent. I'm not really a big fan of the casino, but they have cheap table games. You can play craps for $5 there almost any time. And I also got to make it to Fremont Street. I haven't been to Fremont Street in probably since March of 2016. It's a cool spot. I've never been there at night, so maybe I'll check it out at night. But yeah, it should be fun. So. Hey, what if you like whatever you're seeing with this, just give me one of those, subscribe, ask me questions. I really don't know how long I'm going to be in Vegas for. We'll see how cheap I can make this one, and if I can last out here and see more and more things, then I'll stay out here because I have my car. So see you guys later.